Alex Ansary here. It's January 13th, 2014. It's sunset here in Kansas City. I'm sitting here on Truman Street and I'm pondering the last very busy week. The temperatures are just now warming up. Yeah, I've been feeling the changes like a lot of you, and I'm seeing more people talk about and ask others if they're feeling the solar flares. So it's getting out there, and I think some people are putting two and two together. They're seeing more people act out in different ways. What I'm trying to present is that if we know what's taking place, we can prevent having outbursts ourselves. And we can hopefully use that additional energy to create something positive. And there's different things we can look at there in terms of what's positive for us, what's positive, what's good for the world when we put our minds together. So there's a lot of different concepts that I'm exploring. Right now it's about being open to change and being non-attached. For example, I just lost my field camera, a little Sony Bloggie that I've been using. I just lost it. I just lost it at the gym. I'm disappointed about that, but easy come, easy go. That's the mentality that I'm trying to have here. Easy come, easy go. It just means I need to put my attention elsewhere other than taking pictures at the moment. For one thing, sitting down and observing the sun. And of course, wherever I go, there I am. Short hair, long hair, with money, without money, single, not single. Wherever I go, there I am. Working on my website, not working on my website, doing videos, not doing videos. So this is a very interesting time to be alive. I find it interesting that I've migrated during the flip of the sun's poles, north and south, south and north. We see this polar vortex and a lot of people noticing the odd behavior in other people. I have developed a certain level of ability, I would say, with dealing with different urban environments as well as rural. It's the suburbs that I really despise, but hardcore urban, like I am right now, not too far from Truman, not too far from Independence, in East Kansas City. It's a change, but not a change that's a total shock, if you will, or culture shock. And there are some cool aspects of Kansas City, I'm sure. In a way, this reminds me of Portland. Not all of Portland is something that I look back at and cringe. There's a lot of beautiful aspects of Portland, and I look forward to returning one day. What I really appreciate is culture, and I can see that there is culture and there is history here. There is a certain uniqueness to the architecture, which I appreciate. So I look forward to new experiences here in Kansas City, Missouri. There's a beautiful array of geese right now. It looks like they're doing some sort of meditation. I think they're just slowly eating. So it was a shock to me to be in such a cold environment for several days until it warmed up. They've been living where they've been living for years, and they've never seen it as cold as it was the day I arrived here. I'm still trying to figure out what that's all about. But there's a certain level of uncertainty, but there's a certain level of acceptance that I have in terms of the uncertainty. I certainly had a lot more anxiety this time last year dealing with my situation, more so before I got to the yurt. And looking at my psychological makeup from before I went to the yurt, at the yurt, and after the yurt, I can see some things where I've been completely consistent on in terms of my beliefs and my outlook. And I can see where some things are a little bit different. First and foremost, you can't go off the grid and expect to run away from any problems or zombies. I've also come to another understanding that it's okay. Build whatever community, informal community you can. A lot of it may seem like a pipe dream, and because of the independent streak that a lot of us have, some of it is a pipe dream. But the basic idea of a few people working together to get something done, that's a basic model that you would think would be built in to common sense. And for many it is. And it is that internal common sense that we've got to work together on certain things that gets a lot of us through a lot of the insane realities that unfortunately a lot of other people are enslaved to that don't have the information, that don't know that there's another way. as someone that is a presenter of information, that's why I have a certain level of faith that I'll get through things, because I keep presenting information. And that's what I'm going to take the time to work on in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be working on some information I'll be releasing in a PDF format in relation to the solar flares. And that is something that I've been meaning to do for well over a year. It's long overdue. So while I hope for another camera to fall out of the sky, since I misplaced my last one in a careless manner, I'm going to be working on some other projects. In the meantime, I'll try to keep people updated, as well as cover a number of headlines in the very near future on this YouTube channel that I think are very timely and very important to give some attention to. So we will talk to you next time. Thank you for watching, and of course, alexhansery.tv is the website.